speak to the board, so I want to thank you all for the opportunity to be here. I am here to speak to you about the resolution for the Second Amendment sanctuary. Obviously, I think by great anticipation by the folks in this county, this is my first meeting here, so I don't know if they're normally this packed, but my guess is probably not. But I have a few points that have been laid on my heart that I want to make, not only to you, but I know this is being recorded, and I hope that for anybody that ever hears these words, it will be something that they'll understand about what the Second Amendment means to me personally, as well as to all those that I think it will impact. First, some of the comments I've heard about this particular resolution is that it's just a political statement and that it really doesn't have any meaning. It's just a statement for us to make to those individuals that are trying to impact our rights and our lives from far away. To that point, they're largely true. It's true. It's just a political statement. But to that point, I also want to remind them of another declaration of statement and intent signed 243 years ago by 56 signers. The Declaration of Independence was signed on July 4th, 1776. That was also a largely political statement made with a declaration of intent about those that would try to infringe upon our rights and our freedoms as individuals. Later, those words and that document was critical to the formation of our U.S. Constitution, signed March 4th in 1789. Additionally, we also sit here underneath our Virginia State Constitution, which also recognizes in the 13th section the rights of the individuals and the people to bear arms. So, as Abraham Lincoln said, the Declaration of Independence is a rebuke and a stumbling block to tyranny and oppression. So, in closing my first point, although it is a political statement, it is not insignificant. It is a very significant statement. Secondly, as we sit here, I notice we don't have the state seal on the wall, but I do notice the flag is here. And you know, the motto on that flag is Sic Semper Tyrannis. And the Roman Virtus is the individual that is standing over that tyrannous individual as they lower their sword in a peaceful sign, but as a statement that thus always to tyrants. So the statement that we make today is a clear statement and a clear message to those that would infringe upon our rights, that we will stand united and that we do make this declaration with the intent and a peaceful intent to make sure that we will always stand against tyranny as individuals. You know, I also stand here today with you with the greatest tool that I know, which is the Bible. In Corinthians, the Bible talks about how does one separate the foot from the hand. And when I think about our rights, I think about the Second Amendment. You know, another motto that we stand underneath the United States is, of course, E pluribus unum, out of many one. And although this particular amendment only, or this resolution only addresses one of those rights, our rights, in the same way that our body functions, act as one. The Second Amendment is important, just as the hand is important, but the 10th Amendment is just as important as the foot is important. So collectively, they are important. And a vote against this resolution is not only a vote against the second, but it's a vote against the entire body of those rights. So I stand very firm in that statement as well. You cannot separate the pursuit of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness from this individual right as well. The third point, and I apologize if I'm going a little long time, but to anyone and everyone that will ever hear my words, our rights do not come from a constitution. Our rights do not come from a Declaration of Independence. Our rights are not granted to us by individuals sitting in an office or board of directors. And I'm saying these comments, and I believe everyone here has smiles, so I think you all will maybe see where I'm going, but I think it's a very important distinction to make, that our rights come from our Creator. And again, as I stand here with this Bible, our Creator is the one that gave us our rights. So a vote against this is not only a vote against all these individual rights, it's a vote against the God-given rights that were given to us when we were formed in the womb. And I very strongly believe that. As in my previous points, I've said that we are asking for your support in this resolution, not because it gives us our rights, but as a declaration of intent to stand by our God-given rights, unalienable, inseparable, and as one. In closing, as I said, the greatest tool that I have is my Bible. And a vote against this particular resolution is not only a vote against all our rights, but it's a vote against our Creator and the rights that He instituted for us again when we were formed in the womb. I urge you to send a clear message, vote yes, sending a message of intent of our rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, along with all other God-given rights, and that they shall not be infringed. God bless you. God bless the state of Virginia. God bless the United States of America. Thank you.